Everyone, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everyone's having a blessed morning. I am having a blessed morning because this is morning. This is my time to get up and share with your guys. This is my time to get up and share my thoughts basically with you at this time. And I know that this is a different crowd at this time. Um, I had to do part two, basically. Um, I was talking to some of my followers, and I was talking to some people that got inside of my DM that knows me, right? And some of the things that I was saying in part one, they couldn't understand it. And I'm here to clarify a lot of things right now. And the things I'm going to clarify is when people use people that has mental illness or mental disability as a bag. There's people that that do that. They use people mental illness. They use people mental disability as a bag, right? And as we can see in society today, and a lot in our community, there is a lot of mental illness. There's a lot of um, individuals that have disability, and people use it as a bag. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm proud of you too. They use these things as a tool of control, right? Of control of masses of people in our neighborhoods, masses of people in our society. I didn't see, as I was coming up, I didn't see as much as people was dealing with mental illness and mental disability as I see it now. I don't know if it's water. I don't know if it's the medicine. I don't know if it's in the food. I don't know where this behavior is coming from, but it's moving at a rapid pace. And what I mean that it's moving at a rapid pace, it's moving really, really fast to our neighborhood. You cannot have enough time and enough energy to deal with a lot of these things. Mental illness and mental disability, right? And traumas, all these things play a major part of our upbringing and of our communities. This is a new behavior. This is something new that nobody don't know how to deal with. Okay? A lot of people couldn't understand where this behavior come from because it was moving really, really fast in our neighborhood. So that goes to let me know that this is a bag for individuals. This is a new beginning for individuals. And then you have other individuals, no people, right, that have some type of mental illness or mental disability, and they use it. They use these individuals and put them up there in the forefront, right, to mislead those that have a mental illness or mental disability to get paid. You have individuals doing this. You have them doing this. You have them. A lot of these things that's going on in society is to blame for mental illness and mental disability. This is what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people don't understand that mental disability and mental illness is really important. And when individuals have a mental disability or mental illness, they are given special privileges, basically. I noticed that. Hold on for 1 second. I have an individual called Jordan. You are a career criminal. You have no good advice to give. Finish your parole. See, this is the things that I'm talking about. The mental disability and the mental mind state of individuals. Right? I'm not on parole and I'm not a career criminal. And I wish you stayed in my comments with negativity. These are the things that I'm talking about. Somebody else is going to block you. We don't do negativity and we don't do these certain things on this platform. We don't promote negativity, all right, or violence on this platform. Okay? Now, if you have some type of mental, you need to go to professional to get help. This is here, this platform is here to bring awareness of violent crimes, individuals that are dealing with trauma, individuals that are dealing with mental issues and mental illness and mental disability, and know that they don't have that, are being pushed away from society and looked down upon, right? And being victimized, sodomized, raped, police brutality, and any other these forms which has plagued our society and our community. This is what this platform is here to do. It's here to push us forth and to give us a leverage so we can uplift one another, basically. Because if we don't do it, who will do it? Society is not doing it. They're giving you an option to lock you up, basically. Individuals that had mental illness and mental disability are getting locked up. They're not being met with institutions where it can help them. And you have individuals that's on these platforms that have mental breakdowns, that have mental issues, okay? And there are individuals here are just doing things for money. They doing things for money. They're not doing things to actually lead people into a focus of themselves. You have that here. So, these things that we must look at is really, really important. Thank you so much. This is Allah. Allah. So, we have to study this and look at this as we see it. Do we have all the tools and do we have all of the necessary information that we need to deal with social illness? And a lot of other people don't know what I mean by social illness. Okay? Social illness. If you never heard this saying before, social illness is a social illness of basically of those that dealing with trauma and been back and forth in and out these plantations and been ostracized all their life. They withdraw themselves away from society by doing acts of violence. That's social illness. They cannot adapt to society rules and regulations, so they react by doing violence and end up in these plantations. You have a lot of individuals, right, that been in and out these institutions all their life. They've been in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out all their life. That means that you have a social illness within inside of yourself. You don't know how to adapt to society. So the only way you can adapt is by committing crime because you're used to being in these plantations, which is controls your mind, body, and soul at the end of the day. That is part of mental illness and mental disability, of allowing yourself to be locked away from society. So that's a social illness. And these are a lot of things that need to be addressed. And a lot of this stuff going on these platforms. You have a lot of YouTubers that constantly talk about prison, that constantly talk about these things because they have it's a social illness. It's a social plague that's plagued upon us. This is real, man. This is something that we need to address. This is something that we need to talk about. You cannot hide this. You can't hide it. It's all around. So these are the questions that you're saying, why this person keep doing this? Why this person keep going in and out of jail? Why this person keep doing that? Because it's social illness. They cannot adapt to society rules and regulations. The rules and regulations they can adapt to is these plantations being upstate. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years over your head. Rocking state greens, eating Jack Mac. walking around the state, walking around the yard. Basically, that's their home. Their home is not society because society has plant this criminal-minded mentality upon us. Basically, it's an illness. It's mentally illness. That's right. Documented BC said first step is to submit to the creator. You're right. That's right. That's right. You must accept the creator. But the illness of trying to accept the creator is doing away with the ones of the creator of not mentioning him and not saying that he exists basically. So these things need to be put in the forefront of, social illness is a plague upon our people, and it's also a plague upon us individually. This is why we do a lot of acts of violence. It's mental illness. It's mental disability upon us. It's because individuals want to get a bag. Go throughout all our neighborhoods. Look and see if there's any institution that is dealing with mental illness or mental disability. No. No, it's not. No, it's not. There may be programs, but there's no institution where they can help individuals function and get a hold of themselves mentally. Once you attack the mentally, the spiritually breaks down. Then you cannot focus on the creator, basically. If nobody's not being taught or having a solution of information to upgrade our lives, to level us up, and it's constantly being met with drugs and alcohol, all of these things, you're going to have some type of mental meltdown or mental illness or mental disability, and you're going to pass it on from generation to generation to generation to generation, basically. I used to work in a lot of shelters, and there was people there there was clients there that had a lot of mental illness there, mental disability there. A lot. And it was being met with drugs and alcohol and violence and prison. That is the institution that they have for individuals that have mental illness and mental disability. That's what I'm saying. It's all about a bag. It's all about a bag. That's all it's about. Hurt people hurt people. So you have to plague society and our community in every step of the way and every avenue that try to uplift our communities and uplift our society, right? You have to plague it with this behavior. So once we look at this from a different angle. We have to look at this from a different angle, because from a different angle, it would tell you how to deal with certain things. And the only way to deal with this social illness that they call social illness and social disabilities of lack of resource and a lack of information is to deal with the worship and the oneness of the creator, to recognize that the creator is the Alpha Omega. He's the one that can break through and pierce through any and everything that any individuals put forth and procreate for our demise at the end of the day. Documented DC said you are right about money. That's right. These institutions and these things are procreated so people could get paid. Medication, and we all notice a lot of these things, but there's some people just using it for bag. It's only for money. This is really serious, man. This is really serious. This is serious. This is something to think about and to talk about. We cannot leave this just on the table and not tackle these topics and these situations that plague our society and plague us individually. Because we are all dealing with what social illness and mental sickness and mental health and mental disability in one way or another is all affecting us. Whether it's openly or whether it's secretly, there's things that we have to face. Keep your head on the swivel, right? Keep your eyes open, your head on the swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on here. Not just physically, but spiritually, mentally, is murder, death, kill. Live the life, breathe the life. Ain't no thing. I'm married to the game, and the game is married to me, basically. And it cloak itself with your lower desires of fame, fortune, and riches, basically. Right? There's 3 ways out, but they only give you 2 ways out, basically. The 2 ways out is these jails, these plantations and concentration camps that's controlled by overseers, right? To end up for your demise on the trial, on the wreck, on the visits, on the commissary, on the law library, on the medication run, and then death. That's it. You being an organ donor and don't even know it, basically. You enter these plantations in wheelchairs. You got 10 years, 15 years, 30 years over your head while you eating Jack Mac and soups and noodles and rice, right? And Slim Jims and all these other things that's plagued there for you, which is sick. They make these plantations so comfortable that you don't want to even enter back in society. You got phones in there. You got the internet. You got Facebook. You got Instagram. You got all of these things in there. Basically, you got clothes. You got all of it. They make it real comfortable for you. So you can keep coming back and forth. That is social illness. That is a social illness that we need to tackle. And it's serious. That you want to be locked up away from yourself and your loved ones and from your very selves, basically. Right? And there's another way. There's light. It's dim. It's blurry, but if you see it, snatch it. That's your way out. I'm giving you knowledge, wisdom, understanding, experience from a spiritual eye. This is all big facts. Right? Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is all big fact. This is the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. You know why this is dopest channel? Because we don't act and we don't do what everybody do on these platforms. Yes. We don't do these certain things. We do different. We have our different topics. We don't do what everybody do. We don't follow everybody. We follow our own trends. We set our own trends. This platform is to uplift you, uplift you, uplift you. We don't talk about weed. You smoking weed, alcohol, and these things. We have smoothie time. We have things to also to cater to our spirit and soul and mind, body, and soul to get us out this illness and these things that's plagued us each and every day, basically. This is what this platform does. This is the dopest channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, so you can know when I'm dropping bangers and heat for you and I, basically. This is what this is. And over here we listen to a little jazz music. This is what we do. We do this. We listen to some jazz music as we calm our spirit down. As we deal with a lot of negativity. We deal with a lot of negativity over here. We deal with a lot of negativity. Negativity's everywhere. So social illness is everywhere. Mental illness is everywhere. Having disability of the mind is everywhere and is plaguing our society. And a lot of individuals that have this, right? They are met with force. They are met with cops. They are met with certain things they are met with certain things of their demise to get killed and murdered in these jails. because nobody never dealt with this mental illness, this mental disability. Nobody know where it came from. It comes out of nowhere. Nobody's not trained for that. This is why I said, where did this stuff come from? Document MC said, yes, sir, also to keep you dependent on other people. That's right. That's right. To keep you dependent on other people and medication and all the other stuff. Because once you start doing these acts, you have a social illness. You cannot be in society no more. You cannot be around people no more. You cannot be around these certain things. So it produces what? Social illness within inside of yourself, within inside of your thoughts, within inside of your mind, which plagued us as people. They covering all their bases. The question is, are you going to cover your bases? Yes. This is very serious, man. This is very serious. We have to find solutions in order to encourage each other from this social illness, from this mental illness, from this mental disability that's placed here. It's placed here. It is placed here. You don't see that? It came out of nowhere. It was procreated by those who procreated. This is why I built this platform. This is why I'm here to encourage each other to focus, to stay focused, to stay focused, to stay focused, because it's really, really important to watch out. So now, being that all this stuff is going on, it's being met with what? So now they're going to come up with another institution or come up with more a clinical point of view of dealing with this social illness and mental illness and mental disability, so they can get it bag at the end of the day. It's all about getting the bag. It's all about getting the bag. This is what it's about at the end of the day. It's all about getting the bag. It's all about getting the bag, running up, and it's not personal. It's not personal. Because at some particular time, you have to show that there's a certain number of people that's doing these murder, death, kill acts, barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic, evil acts in order to get paid. You have to show the government that, listen, all this stuff is going on because there's social illness, there's mental illness, there's mental disability, basically. So we can produce another form of getting the bag, basically. So we can open up another program and send people through there so they can get their degrees. And so we can create more medicine to keep these individuals dumb, deaf, and blind, basically. If you look at it. This is why it's really important. And then you have those in society for years upon years use this to use individuals that have a mental illness or mental disability to get paid and control their lives. And the individuals that have this sickness don't even know what's going on. So to address certain things about social illness is right here, right now. I hope that I answered some of your questions. Right? I hope I really did. And I hope that the information that I bring to you, that you don't take this lightly. And that you will watch out for your surroundings and your community. Right? And please like, share, subscribe, and comment on this dope content. You're not going to find this content nowhere like this. Because I'm coming with knowledge, wisdom, experience right? And understand it from a spiritual eye. I'm coming from there because I was plagued with this. I was plagued with it. So I have the right to be up here to try to lead us through light instead of dark. And leading us by light and right is to worship one creator, is to worship him, is to recognize him and to love him, to bring him into our lives and let him be the leading force when others don't. So this is very, very important for me because I do love y'all. Even though I have individuals in my comment disrespecting me. But I keep going because I don't pay no mind to it. I don't pay no mind to that. My objective is to change you. Is to get you to realize that spirituality exists. And that all of these things are put forth for your demise at the end of the day by this barbaric, evil, twisted mindset, devil, a demon. It is not here to uplift you. It is not here to bring information to you. It is not here to bring you a level up. It is for your demise and for you to become an organ donor. So you can have to deal with social illness and mental illness and mental disability, which has plagued our community day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute. This is really serious. This is really serious. And this is something that me and you must look at. What can we do? I need, like I first said, I need your views. I need for you to share to get the information out. Because a lot of people don't know. This platform is being overshadowed about a lot of platforms that's out there. That's not geared to uplift you. That's not geared to give you energy. That's not geared to what? To get you in tune. That's not geared to give you information. To help us out of darkness and bringing us into light. We are being overshadowed by these individuals that talks about celebrity gossip and just getting paid. But I'm here to eradicate and expose everyone that's trying to uplift this murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted way of life. Live the life, be the life, ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. That's what all this is about. It's to get your mind, body, and soul. So you cannot recover at the end of the day, beloved. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, all around the world, this is what this is. Basically. As I see it and as you see it, and treat it as such, this is your enemy. This is your enemy. It is your enemy, it's not your friend. The alcohol is your enemy. The smoking weed is your enemy. The doing violence is your enemy. These things are your enemy. To spinning the block is your enemy. To trying to get a name for yourself is an enemy. It is a demise for you and I, organ donors. Let's lead ourselves and our community to what? To victory. Of social illness. Of mental illness. Of mental disability. And any other of these things that's what? That's crippling us and making us dependent on these medication and these programs that's really not helping us. Only spirituality, spiritual existence, the scriptures is a map to guide us, is going to help us to crush any and everybody that's procreate this sickness and plaguing us with darkness upon darkness upon darkness. I have really, really good content. Really good content. I have individuals that's on here in these major platforms right now that's stealing, right? They are stealing my stuff. They are stealing, I don't know what they are stealing. They are stealing my topics. The things that I'm saying in my topics, they are stealing them and making topics out of them. But that's cool. Each one teach one. If this is what we doing, each one teach one. At least just give me a shout out. If I'm helping you, you're helping me. What is the problem? Because you know what it is? They doing it for a bag. It's all for a bag at the end of the day, and it's all for entertainment. I am actually on here helping you and showing you and telling you where these things come from, and showing you and giving you tools to eradicate and expose everyone that's uplifting us in our society, individually and collectively, especially on these major platforms. You have individuals that's leading the force, and they are getting paid to do it, but you don't know. The more you tune into these individuals, the more your mind become affected by the social illness, by the mental illness, the mental disability, which is plagued with violence also, and guns and drugs. You just can't see it. I see it. And on this platform, we are here to do what? To go right, not left. It's to go right. We are leading people to the right direction with spirituality. What other way is going to go? Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to expose these individuals. So let's get in tune of social illness, of mental illness and violence and mental disability, because it is leading our children and us and everybody in society down a very, very dark path in these plantations and jails, in these institutions that people being plagued with murder, death, kill, and they also being plagued with medication, heavy sedated. You got to run it up. You got to run it up. You got to keep producing. You got to keep producing mental illness, mental illness, mental illness. You got to keep producing it. I don't know if it's in the air or the food or the clothes or social media. There's something to think about. There's just something to think about. Something to think about. Keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. There's murder, death, kill going out here. Not just physically, but spiritually, mentally, murder, death, kill. Live the life, be the life, ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. Inculcate yourself with your lower desires at the end of the day. To get you in these plantations, in jails, rocking state greens, eating Jack Mac, walking around the yard, walking around the yard, walking around the yard, doing murder, death, kill acts. You got 10 years over your head, 20 years, life, becoming an organ donor. I'm here to expose that. This is all big facts. This is Austin Flow. I'm here now. Check me out. Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel on, you know what I'm saying, YouTube. This is all big facts. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. So you can know that I'm dropping bangers of heat for you. I'm trying to actually save you.